It's Monday night, and we're the home team. I'm Lauren, and with me tonight,
I'm Dave.
Pete. Whoa!
Andy.
Mike is there too. I didn't hear you. Oh, no, he's silent.
Oh!
Oh, no. He's there. He's
Muted
there.
Mike.
We see you. Hi,
He
Mike.
has no glasses. I don't know if he could see us or hear us.
Is that the real Mike?
Yeah. We've been infiltrated.
And we might have David Herbst too.
Maybe.
Like Sean McGettigan wearing a mic mask is what that is.
Oh my God. Could it be true?
Wow, that would be awesome.
David Herbst, I see you down there. Come up, come out. Hello. There he is.
There he is.
Hi.
It's like I foretold the future. I said you might be here and you're back.
For now.
All right. So good evening, everyone. We are super excited to be back this Monday because we're going through the past, present, and the future of the ant tonight. We've got an exciting hour for you. We've got some archive videos, so many that we may not get through all of them. So there might be another episode with some archive videos. And then we got some sneak peeks at some other shows from our network, and then we'll do our improv set in the second half of the show. But sadly, the home team, while we improvise each week, we do not have a name. Yeah, we don't.
It's incredibly disappointing that we've let it go this long. 25 years without a name?
It's just one of those things you put off and
Yeah. Next thing you know, it's 25 years later.
yeah.
Welcome to life.
That's what happened to me too. I didn't officially settle on Andrew till my 26th birthday.
Yeah.
Really.
It's like what I did when I married what's her name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good one,
Diane,
Aston.
we love her. So, what's that?
I was going to say there was a rumor of her showing up tonight, but I don't think so.
Oh, there is. Oh, well, let her know. You might be in shouting distance. She can show up anytime. She can show up late.
I can hear her walking above me. I don't know what she's doing.
She's
Made it sound
feeling-
like, I can hear her above me now. Bless her heart.
So, if you, so speaking of our name, we don't have a name. I know I almost lost track of the end part of this. But we don't have a name. We need you guys to name us. See that finger that Pete's waving around? If you've got one of those, use it to type in to your computer a name for us, a name for the home team. What are some examples of some names? People might be like, I have no idea how to name a home team. What would I say? David, somebody else got one. Who's got one? Say it.
I have that movie, that thing you do on the brain, and I'm thinking Captain Geach and the Shrimp Shack Shooters, which was the band that they had to play in that surf movie inside the movie.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyone else have a name?
I'm just going to look around the basement and shout out words that I see here. We are Towel Window.
All right, here's another example of a fabulous name. Speaking of fabulous, I didn't say if we pick your name as the winning name for tonight, you will win a fabulous
Yes!
prize.
Oh, good timing, McGettigan.
Yes, if I were to look around my room and name the home team, I would say Light Video Whiskey. Mm-hmm.
And I would probably play under that name.
Yes.
I would.
Welcome, Mike. Can we hear you? No, we can't, Mike. I still am not convinced that it's the real Mike. I think it's an imposter trying to crack it.
I think it's a stray signal that's bounced off a satellite from a couple of weeks ago.
There's an irony that the guy we can't hear is actually named Mike.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
That's not wasted on me. Maybe it is on you guys.
I'd name us Mike, Can You Hear Us?
Right. There you go.
Michael, can you hear me?
Excellent.
Or Mike, we can't hear you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So many examples of names. So get to type in a name for
Nouns, adjectives.
yeah, nouns, adjectives, big words, small words. We
Use
like
the
them
whole
all.
toolbox.
Yeah, the whole So I'm excited. I want to get to one of these archive videos. So I think we're gonna. Speaking of 25, I think I've heard that name thrown out or that number thrown out a couple times. Let's play this video from the show 25.
Aw.
Oh.
All children are told stories of magical beings by those who influence their upbringing. These stories can include such non-tangible characters as the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, God, and of course, Santa Claus. As we grow older, it is often these same influences that try to convince us that most of these same characters are now false. For many children, it is the first time they discover that mom and dad can lie.
Hello, I'm Edgar Durban. Over the next several hours, I will be presenting inconclusive evidence that Santa Claus really does exist.
I begin my search speaking with Dr. Aiton Ponine, a predominant doctor at the Reverse Psychology Institute of Chicago, Illinois. He claims that parents telling lies to their own children is not as uncommon as one might imagine.
It's actually quite common that parents lie to their children. These lies are not intended to hurt or cause stress. They are often meant to discipline or amuse.
Can you cite any examples?
If you make that face too long, it will freeze that way. I've got your nose. And if you tell mommy about me and Aunt Susie, God will kill you.
So you're saying they don't tell lies?
No. Typically, it's the claimer's own thumb cleverly peeking out from between two clenched fingers. I don't know if you've seen that.
Thus, the paradox is born. Is the truth that Santa doesn't exist, or that he in fact does? Do the teller of these lies know the correct answer, or are they merely echoing what's been handed down through countless generations?
A few weeks ago, I was in my basement putting a few Christmas songs on a CD from my mom's special lady friend. I was just about to add the Beatles' "So This Is Christmas." I was rewinding the tape, and I could not believe what I was hearing.
And who is Paul? Could it be Paul McCartney? Or Paul, the Apostle Paul, whose last name escapes me right now? Some believe that evidence of the real Santa Claus can be found in the pages of the Holy Bible. Most people believe that the Holy Grail is the cup that Christ drank from at the Last Supper. Perhaps it is more than that. Many religious scholars suggest that the Holy Grail is in fact a person, and in truth, Santa Claus. Several clues supporting this theory can be found in the many paintings of Leonardo da Vinci. Paintings like The Last Supper. The additional clues in this painting are that Santa's pointer finger appears in front of his mouth, an ancient hand gesture that is long meant, "Shh, I have a secret." Also, the bottle of Coca-Cola in his left hand seems to state, "You've got the right one, baby." So you're telling me that apostle near the end does not look like Santa Claus to you?
No, it's just an old man. Maybe even a woman.
A woman? Now you're just being silly. It's well known as where Santa Claus is said to live, the North Pole. Any modern-day map will show you how the geographic North Pole is in the middle of some incredibly cold water. But what about the magnetic North Pole? Well, sadly, that's also in the middle of some incredibly cold water. But both poles do form somewhat of a triangularish shape when you add in the Canadian territory of Nunavut. It is there that we will take the next step of this journey.
Yay!
Man.
Nice
Boy, who was
job,
that young fella?
JTs.
Yeah, I miss in-person laughter.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The first laugh, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is live!" And like, "Oh my god, I used to hear that. Like, I used to hear that sometimes."
Hey, what was it like?
Yeah, what was it like? It was magical. It was self-affirming.
Yeah.
Who was it? Someone pointed out the other day that saying, like, could you believe that there was actually a time we used to go to a bowling alley and rent bowling balls to put our fingers in, and then use those fingers to like eat French fries and stuff?
Man, I performed for I don't know what 6-7 years or whatever. I performed a Pavlovian experiment on myself with audience reactions, and then I just yanked it away, and I'm left with no telling of my own self-worth without strangers laughing in my face.
I caught you drooling during that last video there.
That was great, though. I've never seen that. That was great.
What year was that show, Dave? I mean, that was like.
That's a good question. It had to be, it was after Boo Ha Ha, so it had to be after 2001. Pete, do you know 25?
2003?
Yeah, 2003.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
It's crazy because looking at that video, I'm like, God, it looks like it's the 90s or something. I mean, I guess it wasn't that far from the 90s, but it just was like, wow, it looks so old.
Yeah,
that's right. It had Brett Cannell in it. I'm trying to think, what day was it that he was at Planet Ant? No, I'm kidding. That was a burn.
And a young Kara Troutman, home team member.
A young Kara Troutman, yes, absolutely.
Micula.
Mark Micula.
Right.
Mm-hmm. They were all in the original cast of that show that was put up last year as Christmas Impossible.
That's right.
Was the restaging of that show. Michael Dupre played that character that I wrote and played in that, Edgar Derby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
what's it like for you to see somebody else mount something that you wrote like that? Like, I've never experienced that. Like for you to watch Dupree play your role, what's that like?
I would just, before you answer, I'd like to thank you for finishing that sentence the way that you did.
That one wasn't a surprise because I directed it. So
okay,
so all through it, I was like, no, do this more like me.
Did you keep stepping in? No. Just sit down like this.
Yeah. Just sit over there and watch. Just watch.
I remember
he did a great job.
When we redid Boo Ha Ha as Bloodbath and Beyond.
Yeah.
One of the parts, because Dave, you and I were the ones that came back for that show. But I was playing, I think, the character that Max Bible created as part of my characters. And so while we're remounting the show, I was like, wait a minute, how did Max do that?
Oh, that's
like, I kept trying to think of how the other guy did it, having worked with him and done the show with him. And I was still like, no, this isn't right.
Yeah, it's kind of not too different from doing a script of a play that you've seen done before, in that respect. But what's wild is when you've written it,
right?
You hear people like delivering the jokes you wrote. You're like, whoa, that's a fun way to deliver that. Or like, boy, he totally missed the boat on that one. Like we had that with some of us had that with Bringing Up Baby New Year.
Oh yeah,
me and Lauren and Mike, were part of the team that wrote that, and it went up like a few years in a row, and that was always interesting to see. Like, oh, what's this cast gonna do? So it was always fun.
Yeah, I like seeing other people's interpretations of my work.
Yeah, I did too. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not me. I have to see me do my work.
No.
Yeah,
they're invariably better. So I just.
I'll say this, David Herbst, that reminds me, we did a show years back called Before and Laughter.
Oh, yeah.
Sean Hanlon.
I got a clip from that show.
Sure.
Ooh.
Well, yeah.
Ooh, clip from that show. Great.
Wait, so actually,
cool.
I'll play the clip and then you'll tell your story after. All right. So this was submitted by one of the cast members, Alana Elise. She's in the video. She sent me this video. So I'll just play it. Here we go.
Got your bags, Miss Dottie.
Oh, Willie, all my dreams have come true. Today I've become the child bride of the man I love.
That may be so, Miss Dottie. But I was afraid I got some bad news. Seems they be needing your help with the war effort again.
Oh, Willie, not on my wedding day. I'm about to leave for my honeymoon in Niagara Falls.
Those falls is gonna have to wait, Miss Dottie. Seems there's a submarine full of men trapped in the Atlantic. They's in danger of being torpedoed.
Oh, my. How awful. Can't the Navy save them?
Afraid not, ma'am. Not without the enemy intercepting the signal. Seems the government wants you to go down and do an emergency USO show and tap dance for the boys.
But my tap dancing will really be sending Morse code signals to the men on that submarine?
That's right, Miss Dottie.
Well then, Willie, my honeymoon will just have to wait. I'm certain that my new husband, Charles Kensington III, will understand. Come on, Willie. We've got dancing to do and lives to save.
Now you're talking. Way to go, Miss Dottie. The general just called and said you saved every man on that submarine.
Oh, Willie, you're my best friend.
You're my best friend too, Miss Dottie.
Put my bags in the car.
Put your own bags in the car. Grown-ass woman wearing ringlets like an 8-year-old. Got half a mind to whoop your...
Yeah. Couple of powerhouses there.
Oh yeah. Alana Elise and Catherine Thomas. Yeah.
That was actually from the remount of Before and Laughter, which Alana Elise was in the original, and she was the only stayover. And that special video was written exclusively for that remount. That wasn't in the original at all. Which, but you can tell it's written by Sean Hanlon because she speaks about her fiance Charles Kensington. That's a character name from Deceptions to the Rule.
You can also tell it was written by. You can also tell it was written by Sean Hanlon before he Googled climate change.
That's true. Especially at the point when you can see when Alana looks up and says, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ha ha.
So pretty not bad.
Yeah. Just before that video ends, he goes, "Wait, come back."
Yeah.
I'm hardest doing Sean bits.
I didn't realize. I guess I forgot that Before and Laughter was up twice, and that's probably because Alana sent me that video, and I was like, I want to say this is Before and Laughter, but I was like, I feel like that's an older show, so this explains why my memory was so wonky on this. I was like, what? Yeah, I didn't realize.
Yeah, the first one was probably like the year 2000, maybe 1999 or 2000, I think. Nancy Hayden directed, and it was the third show that we ever like the Born of Improv shows out of Planet Ant. There was Sardines, there was 555-1212, and then I believe it was what's that?
It was Before and Laughter, and then Jim, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, yes, that's right. Yeah, Jim was so it must have been 1999 because Jim was 2000. Yeah, and Nancy Hayden directed it. We all wrote it. And Sean Hanlon, who played a talk show host. He and I were brothers in it, and there was one performance he couldn't do. So we brought in David Herbst to understudy Sean Hanlon, and he knocked it out. And as we were talking earlier, it was so interesting to see, like, wow, his take on that is so different, but it really works. Yeah, it was really cool to see. I don't know how well you remember that, Herbst.
Oh yeah, it was it was fun. It was, it was tough because it was one of those. Hey, can you come in and learn a show in an afternoon? And I was like, yeah, sure. What did I just? Wait a minute. So yeah, but it was funny because yeah, now I just see it's like so you're saying I'm a poor man's Sean Hanlon, huh?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that's all on my resume now.
Dave, I don't know.
We can't find we need a Sean Hanlon type.
Dave,
we can't afford Sean.
Dave, I don't know if that story sounds believable. I can't imagine a Planet Ant production waiting until the last possible moment to be prepared.
I had to cover for PJ Remount, I think, for one show, and I had like a day to learn the script, and the show started with PJ having this huge monologue. And I remember reading the lines and being like, as long as I nail this monologue, I'm golden. I memorized the whole monologue. I memorized everything else. And then the show starts and it's like, in the year.
I wrote that monologue.
I biffed that monologue so hard and nailed everything else. And it was like, that's not how I was learning it. It was so frustrating.
It was all fairy tale related, the monologue, I remember, because that's how we based the show. It was Nancy was like, we're gonna take fairy tales and turn them into like real thing, adapt them to real life. So it's a cool process.
Yeah.
Anytime you get the chance to do an original comedy at the Ant, go for it. It's life-changing and it's mind-blowing.
Well, speaking of another original comedy and Nancy Hayden, wow, time is flying because I'm like, I think we only have time to show one more of these archive videos.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I think we'll go to this one because Nancy is in it. It's a video with Nancy and Margaret. It's actual footage from the live show, which is, since we were so excited about hearing applause, we're going to hear some on this and some familiar laughs. That's one part of I love watching these videos earlier. It's like I always could hear recognizable laughs. I think Ann Lears, or who used to be Ann Faba, I think her laugh is in this video. So
oh wow,
nice.
Let's just play this and have some fun.
Yeah. Come on! I think.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. Palace Entertainment proudly presents, in association with Victoria's Secret and Smirnoff Ice, the bootylicious sirens of Malibu Beach, VD!
What's up, bitches? We hate you!
You know you're hungry, boy. You sure enough need a fix. I can hear your tummy rumble.
And the way you smack your lips, my muffin stand is open for your business. Tastes so good they'll drive your ass insane. All the boys that wanna be my muffin man, standing right all day on Drury Lane. Take a look at my muffin top, big and fluffy, pouring out the tin. My muffin
Frogs, Ecmodius. You've been talking about Operation Doomsday for centuries, and that was it? Frogs?
Well, I came up with the idea 1,500 years ago. Frog charms were really in then. Hey, well, at least they'll know it was the work of wizards.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Thanks, Wolf. If you're just joining us, we're following a most unusual story. If you can believe this, everyone in Auburn Hills, Michigan has been turned into frogs. And just when you think it can't get any stranger, apparently Al-Qaeda has claimed responsibility.
Tonight. Now that's not the end of the entertainment tonight. If you want more show and you want to stick around, the third chapter in our late night.
Yay! Wow.
Even
More than one
to,
live show in a night.
I know. Even yeah. We got to hear that sweet end of show applause. Woo!
I know. Even though it's like it was way before my time and I've never seen that stuff, it's like so nostalgic to see people doing stuff in that space.
To see the backs of heads.
Yeah.
Such a fun show too.
That wasn't even digital video. So that's
yeah.
Watching old kinescopes.
And you can clearly hear Ann. That was delightful.
Yeah.
That show, you guys don't understand how much of an earworm that song is.
Oh, I do.
For like 3 months, that was stuck in my head. And now it probably will be again.
Mm-hmm. 3 more months or years to the next live show.
My cat is singing it right now. Maybe you've heard her.
Meow,
Oh,
meow,
now she won't.
meow,
Now you
meow,
won't.
meow, meow, meow.
Yeah,
I've thought about how excited all the performers will be and how bad all of the improv will be when we are finally allowed to get back in person, and how much fun it's going to be. Like, there's like how many improvisers that never watch improv are going to want to watch. Like,
yeah. Who's going to be the first one who acts like they're muted live?
Right.
Oh, here it comes. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Dave,
It'll
now
be
you
me.
pull it out and tisk, you pre-planned that bit.
Try to steal my bit.
It'll happen for real for me. I'll just freeze up. It happened. Like, stuck inside my head, screaming, "Come on! What's going on?"
Well, that completes our archive videos for the night, although I do have plenty more. So if you like the archive videos, tune in to future weeks because we will be showing them on future episodes. So that takes us to the present. So we're gonna take a commercial break for the present, and it's just we got 3 trailers, promos for some other shows that are on our live stream network here, our live stream podcast network that we want to show some love to. So we'll play those now, and also for those in the audience. It is your last chance to type in a name for the home team if you want to win a fabulous prize. So type them in and watch these trailers. Here we go.
Big time garbage.
Starring
Bart
Dangus and
Blaine Hill
and
Brett
Mercer, and we'll get EJ's later. But
damn, I don't get one, you fucking asshole. My name is
on.
2
I'm
letters.
Sarah Palin, and I want to fuck Jay Watson. Hit me up, hands up.
I'm Blaine Hill with Anonymous, and I am here to...
It's true. The people are laughing hysterically right now because you're getting pissed.
everyone wants to make me think that I am insane.
I'm hacking.
I'm a hacker too.
Is this how you celebrate Hitler's birthday?
Nah, Columbine, my bro.
Ring around the chairs. What's that game called?
Yeah, it's Ring Around the Chairs, it's called.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a game called Ring Around the Chairs.
Hello everyone, I'm Thomas from Daft Punk.
Random Access Memories, Daft Punk.
Daft Punk. Thomas Anguille from Daft Punk.
There you go, Daft Punk.
We assume that's Daft Punk under those helmets.
Hello everyone, I'm Guy Manuel from Daft Punk.
Daft Punk mixes of Daft Punk.
Let's get back to Daft Punk. It was because of, Daft Punk.
Daft Punk.
Daft Pumpkin! Daft Pumpkin!
Yay! Well done.
So just to recap, that's Big Time Garbage. That was the first ad, and they're Monday through Thursday. Is that right? Or
Monday
through Friday. Monday through Friday. There.
Monday through Friday.
Friday at 10. And then we have Homerphilia, a podcast Andy knows a little something about.
Yeah. Just great.
Releasing episodes every Wednesday, is that right?
Yeah, every Wednesday.
And Alive, which you might have heard us talking about on some very recent episodes, has to do with Andy's favorites.
Yeah. I think you can tune into Daily Detroit tomorrow and hear us talk about that show more.
Nice. I listen to that podcast every day.
Yeah.
So it's now time to name the home team, and I see a few names in here, so I need a random number. Somebody give me a random number between, let's go for 1, 2, oh, Dave said 5. 5. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is a good one. The suggestion is the Dave Davies birthday buddies.
I did not say it for that reason. I swear.
You knew it.
I didn't count. I just
Collusion.
Welcome, Dave.
4, 5. Yeah. All right.
It's pretty embarrassing.
Tim Weeks, who I think won a couple weeks ago. Thank you, Tim, for being an
Timothy
avid
Weeks.
on our show and
Yes.
being
We are just filling up his t-shirt drawer.
We are gonna close
That's right.
you.
What's it next to all his garage DVDs?
Now that we're the Dave Davies birthday buddies, which reminds me, Dave Davies, happy birthday! I know
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday!
I've had more birthdays than anyone here.
So now we need some suggestions for our set. So I want to know, what would you give Dave for your birthday? Type that in the comment section. What would you give Dave for your birthday, for his birthday?
I'll say. Oh, go for it, Dave.
I figured clockwise that I was going to say those videos brought back some cool memories. What are some things that you remember fondly from your past?
Mine is just yesterday, my kid invented a new game that involves just bouncing a golf ball, but she named it after herself. If you were to invent a bullshit game, what would you call
it? Let's see. How about, let's say someone has invented a new bullshit game and they've named it. Name an odd piece of equipment that game would require.
Okay.
If you stubbed your toe and there were kids in the house and you didn't want to swear, what word would you yell?
Besides fuck.
Besides, yeah.
And what are you trying to say when your mic's not working?
All right. I think we've got some suggestions. They're pouring in. All right. I see a parrot. I'm taking a parrot. Yes, we're going out into the world today. You and I are going to take it on. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
That's okay. A lot of people come up to this Captain Morgan Dream Cruise and they just talk to their, they just hang out for a minute.
Yeah, I brought a friend with me.
That's nice. It's cute. That's cute. That's a cute little bird there.
Thank you.
Hey, do I look happy to you?
Well, I mean, to be honest, I would say no, but I don't know that my social,
I've been trying hard.
You look sad. You look sad.
Oh,
Thanks, Parrot. Thanks a lot, Parrot.
Yeah.
Parrot's telling me the truth too.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I've been having a pretty rough time, and I think it's kind of inappropriate to have the guy that's having a rough time be the guy that's welcome everyone to the Captain Morgan Dream Cruise boat tour.
Well, I mean, I see your point, but I mean, maybe someone like me, I mean, I haven't been really out in the public a lot lately. So I mean, you make me feel more comfortable because I was worried I was going to be overwhelmed, but you're very easy to be around.
Really?
Yeah.
He needs to get
That's
laid.
great.
Oh, did you?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, Parrot. What did
He
it
needs
say?
to get laid. Get laid.
Whoa! Stay out of my personal life, Parrot.
I can tell. Look at you.
Is this some kind of cheap way to try to pick me up?
No, look, I'm not interested at all, ma'am. And even if I were, that would be highly inappropriate to do as somebody that's job is to welcome people to cruises. I have never had a sexual harassment complaint.
Where's those crackers you promised me, fella? Give me those crackers you promised me.
Oh, now you're making promises and not keeping them. Oh my God! Wow.
Well,
Look,
I got your bird. Your bird flew over here earlier, and it suggested that I act sad and then ask you about it. And I gave him crackers. I paid for a lifetime supply of whatever crackers for your bird. I'm just a guy that's looking for fun, and I have not had any lately. And I'm sorry if I came on.
Fella. You know what happens to rats in pigeon world? Rat.
I can't do anything right. I just can't do anything right. I just want to work my job, and I want to meet people for once. I want to go on the fun party time cruise for once. I
mean, I hear you. I mean, I want to meet people too. That's why I'm here.
Well, look, I'm sorry. It's highly inappropriate now that you realize that I've done this. I'm not a good person, and you can see that. And if you were to hang out with me, I think that would be a bad idea. I'm just laying it out there for you.
Brett, don't believe him. He's got a foot fetish. Brett, foot fetish.
Yeah, see, I have a foot fetish. I'm a bad guy.
Scene. Call it on the foot fetish. Let's go with a flat tire.
So there's a reason why these tires are such a low price. Look, man, I thank you for coming over. I threw them up on Facebook Marketplace. I didn't think that anybody was going to take them. My wife said I got to clean out the garage. These tires mean a lot to me. So look, they're flat. They're not working. Just, you need tires.
We're in a rough spot.
We're in a real rough spot.
You blew all four at once. You're the only person that we could find that had 4 tires for under $50 total.
And this isn't our car.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't realize what Hot Wheels would do if you ran over them. We're in a bad way because my dad's coming home real soon.
Yeah, we wanted to experience what it was like to be in a monster truck.
What if a giant car ran over a bunch of tiny cars? What happens is all the tires?
You guys,
isn't this so cool?
You guys are clearly in a tough spot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little story about these tires.
Okay.
When I was, not much older than you, maybe younger, actually probably right about the same. I don't know, a couple of months.
Let's say the same age.
Let's say roughly the same age.
My dad gets home from work at 4:30.
Give or take.
Please, my dad gets home from work in like 26 minutes.
I was working a job at a restaurant nearby, parking cars. I don't know if you remember. Do they still do that? Used to be called valet parking.
On the car. We still have to figure out how to get them out of the car.
And I saved up all of my money. And I bought myself a 1972 Opel GT.
Okay.
You ever seen one of those? They look like little Corvettes. Beautiful car. Fun car.
I tried to get one of the tires off and the jack fell down and I think I broke one of the axles.
Now this Opel GT was about $2,500. There was a lot of money back then.
And it's leaking.
But I had $5,000. And this is 1972, mind you. I could have bought myself a Ferrari GTO. Not kidding you. Real deal. Now, if I'd had that GTO today, it would have been worth at least $250,000.
I'm pretty sure it's leaking gas, and we left it right near a campfire.
Oh, my God.
But you know what? I bought that Opel GT, and I spent the other half on dope.
Our dad finally just forgave us for that time we drove his golf cart into the pool. Please don't.
And I drove that Opel GT into the ground, rusted it out, got a custom paint job, metallic. Didn't do them well back in those days, and it rusted out.
I can't.
If I had bought that GTO,
I can't be back on my dad's
it wouldn't have
side.
been a $250,000 car. It would have been a sad story.
Oh.
Let's just take his car.
So
Yeah,
if you what? Is that a gun?
Well played. All right. Hey, if you're out there, keep those suggestions coming. I'm gonna take this one here: a pizza with nothing. A pizza with nothing.
I don't know, guy. You said pizza with nothing, so you get a friggin' box. What you want?
This is just bread.
Yeah, that's what you said. Pizza with nothing. Move on. Next.
I didn't come here to eat bread. I would have gone to the bakery if I just wanted bread.
You said a motherfucking pizza with nothing on it.
Hey, is this guy fucking bothering you?
Yeah, he said pizza with nothing on it. That's what he said.
What do you expect?
I expected sauce and cheese.
What? You should have said sauce and cheese.
You should have
Defines a pizza.
Oh, that's called a cheese
pizza. Is
that's called a cheese pizza. That's not called a pizza with nothing on it. Get that fuck out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
This is a pizza that doesn't even have pizza on it.
Oh, I need to order a pizza. I need to order a pizza with everything.
Say something.
Oh, see, this guy gets it. He wants a pizza with everything.
Give me a pizza with everything. I'm in a hurry.
Yeah, pizza with everything. Here you go. Every single thing on that pizza.
Thank you.
Come on, you
check
gotta
it.
take things literally. It doesn't have these flyers
That's
on
good.
the bulletin board when you put those on it. It doesn't have look at this dead fly on the floor.
You know
Why did you put that on it?
It had everything that could reasonably be considered to be on a pizza on it. It had it all.
Now you want to talk reason. How do you define a pizza?
Pizza is a circular vessel on which art is made.
Second definition: manna from heaven.
Yeah.
Well, this is just bread. It doesn't fit any of those categories.
That was a delicious pizza. That was a real good pizza, guys.
You better believe it.
I just came back here to tell you what a delicious pizza.
You have no idea how many people returned to the store just to tell us how good their pizza was.
Thank you very much.
I am right now.
You have a great day.
Sir, before you take off, sir, can you believe this guy is mad at me for giving him a pizza with nothing on it and saying he wanted stuff on it?
Who orders a pizza with nothing? It's just bread. Why would you order that?
You
the hell? Sir, you are an idiot.
I would be happy.
Hey, I just wanted to warn you guys. Some guy's going around to pizza places and he's ordering a pizza with nothing and then throwing a fit when he gets the... There he is!
Get him! Get him!
Team! Make sure you put the right order in at the pizza place or you're screwed. All right. Let's see. My cat keeps bothering me. My cat keeps bothering me. I think that's a suggestion or maybe a cry for help. I don't know. No, I'm not. No. I just
welcome to Cats the Musical, the cruise.
I just love these themed cruises. You know, I've been on a few. I brought a friend with me, but my friend's not being a friend right now. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. It's a cat. They're not really, you know.
I fed you before we got on. Do you maybe?
I don't mean to be rude, but I mean, do I look happy?
I mean, I gotta say, I know you look. I mean, you look like you have to shit. Is what you look like. I don't know if that's an emotion. But...
He needs to get laid.
Holy shit!
Okay, that's inappropriate. As a greeter of cruise ships, I can't get involved with the clientele. I'm sorry.
Okay. Look, I didn't tell her to say that. Look, I don't want you to think that's me hitting on you or something.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not interested.
Hey, Chad, is there a prop? Oh no. Hey.
Oh hey.
Do you know each other?
Well, remember how I told you I got fired from my last job, Chad?
Oh yeah.
Well.
You did a bad thing.
I deserved it. I absolutely deserved it. I'm not trying to argue that. I'm just saying.
Well, now this
when
cat
you come around, things happen, ma'am. That's all I'm saying.
Now the cat's starting to put the moves on us.
Great. You brought a cat this time. Great. Well, Chet.
These guys should lay each other.
That's not.
You don't match mate. Okay.
You can't do it at work. We can't do it while we're working.
Yeah. There's no. You can't mess with coworkers.
Yeah. How about a little less what you can't do and show me what you can do?
Okay. You are being very, very bad. Okay.
You're really bossy. This cat is really bossy.
What happened to the parrot? If I'm not rude for asking, what happened to the parrot?
Well, I gotta
go.
So
did the parrot die?
Did the cat eat the parrot?
Cat ate the
Don't
parrot.
judge me. Don't judge me.
Oh. Now who needs to get laid? It looks like the paw is on the other foot now, huh?
Yeah, good one.
I'm humping a pillow right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. You know what? Maybe I need to get fired this time, or I'm just gonna.
Well, you're not. You don't work here, ma'am. And if you have any customer complaints, I mean, Chet can take them down. So if there's any complaints,
that is an official Cats the Musical of the cruise ship cruise pillow that he's currently humping. So we're gonna have to charge you for that.
And scene. That was an official pillow. I could feel it. No, I don't want to go into that. Let's go with Sad Clown. Sad Clown. Hey, Eric.
Hey.
Ooh, you're here early.
Yeah. Hey, how's everybody going? Hey, Linda.
Hey.
I feel good. Got some new makeup and feeling good.
I'm
Eric?
feeling good too. This is going to be a good show.
I think so. I think it's gonna be our best one yet. I could feel it. I could just feel the blood like rushing through my veins, go through my body. That's my blood saying that.
So yeah, so you're really handling the whole circus train crash pretty well.
Yeah, I figure all those guys, we love them, they love us. They'd want to see us laughing.
Yeah. Gotta move on, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like
That's right.
You're having a hard time with it, though, huh?
Yeah. Well, I was in the car right behind the engine, and I saw things.
Oh.
God. Come on. Crushed by an elephant. How bad could it be?
It was pretty bad.
Well, I suppose if you're looking at it.
Yeah, I saw Randy was screaming, "Help me, get it off of me," and then he was begging me to just kill him and put him out of his misery.
I think we needed more sad employees in that set. More sad employees.
Was there something sadly metaphorical about that?
Herbs,
Oh
I
my
think
God.
your yellow background is making your skin look super rosy. Either that.
You know, I actually, you
I
know
don't
what it is?
know.
It's I'm super rosy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. Got it.
Ooh, boy.
Well,
That would be a great suggestion for next week.
Yeah. For a superhero.
Super rosy. Can do.
We all need to get laid.
Fun set. Fun set.
It's the Rosie, the Riveter, but outward.
Look at those guns. Oh, yeah, you still got it, Herbs. You still got it.
No, we
12-ounce curls, man.
we are the Dave Davies birthday buddies, but individually we are
Dave,
Pete,
Mike,
Andy.
Lauren. Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you to you guys for watching. Thank you to Tim
Yeah.
Weeks for another fabulous name.
Fabulous.
Thank you to anyone that submitted some I put a call out for some archive videos, and some Planet Ant friends delivered. So thank you to Alana
That's
and
awesome.
Mikey Brown, and I might be missing a name, so I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name. But those are those two, and well, Dave.
We remember those two names. So
Yeah, Alana at least. Yeah. Mikey Brown, Dave Davies, thank you for submitting some videos. So we'll have some more
You're welcome.
in coming weeks. I know I like traveling back down memory lane and hearing real laughter. You know, it's exciting. Thank you to Parker Hammond.
Yes.
For keeping us running, downloading things on demand for me, doing my bidding so we can have this video. Do we have anyone have any announcements, any things they want to talk about?
We just started a new semester in our training center, so you missed the boat on that. But if you're interested in doing some of this, in learning more about online improv or anything, check out planetant.com, the training center page. There'll be more info about the next semester very soon. There's improv classes, there's sketch classes, there's comedy songwriting classes, there's all sorts of stuff. So hit that up. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it for this evening. Unless anyone else wants to talk about anything. Anyone got any shows? Anything? No?
I'd like to promote a show called the David Herbst Gun Show.
Yeah.
Because damn,
When are you dropping that one? Yes, right now.
Gonna start calling him Luigi because he's got those pipes.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone. I think this is a good night.
Goodbye.